Welcome back, everyone. This is Double. I hope everybody's having a great week. I know here it's really nice. It's still in the low to mid 90s, but our humidity's dropped from about 70 to 80% to around 40. So you can actually do some work and not change shirts 3 or 4 times a day in the house with no air and no power. But we're going to do a subscription box today. It's a Collectible Card Club. It's one of my favorites. It's mostly older packs. Junk wax anyway. I'm going to get there to do this. See what we got. 89 Bowman. The oversized Bowman. 81 Don Russ. That's a good pack. 90 Tops. 91 Stadium Club. Series 2. I think this is, what is this? 90. I think that's 90. 91 Don Russ. That's 89 Fleer. That's 89 Don Russ. That's a pack I thought was junk, but it's pretty nice. It has a lot of the older players back from 20s, 30s, 40s. Pretty nice. 88 Fleer. That is a 91 Leaf Series 1. 86 Fleer, which is a good one. That is a 88 Don Russ. 92 Fleer. Another pack of those. 91 Score Series 2. So, not too bad. Got 2 decent packs in here. I think this box runs $36.95 shipped to you. Something like that. We're going to start with a 89 Bowman. I just received an email from HGA. My cards should be back in the next couple days. So, keep fingers crossed. I didn't look at the grades. I wanted to, but I read the note and deleted it before I could get suckered in to look at the grades. There's Lance McCullough. That's the back of these cards. They're oversized and they don't make nothing that really holds them. And you can't really see who they are unless you know them. It's Andy Hawkins. Yeah. Sid Bream, I know him. Playing with the Braves. Ellis Burks. Paul O'Neill. Don't know him. Mike Henneman. I don't. Mike Sosha. Yeah. Doug Jones. There we go. No big stars in that one. Looking for a Griffey. I got a Scrabber looking for an 89 Griffey. Still ain't found one. I'm going to save these later. I kind of like those. This is 91 Leaf. Our puzzle piece. Nice cards. They just overprinted them. Ron Gant, there's a good player. Charlie O'Brien was. Jeff Blauser. Tommy Herr. Kent Merker. All the great Braves pitchers when he's playing on there, he was the only one to throw a no-hitter. Howard Johnson. There's John Smokes. Hall of Fame. Great pitcher. Either starting or relief. He could do it both. Dave Magneton. Lonnie Smith. David Justice. Orlando Pena. Jay Bell. I remember him playing. And John Smiley. He was a pretty doggone good pitcher. I already got a set going. I need to go through a lot of these. We're going to go 88 Fleer. Oh, sticker. Seattle Mariners, Chicago Cubs. Ralph Bryant. Tony Phillips, he was a really good player. Herbie Brooks was decent. Ken Sizer. Tom Browning had a couple good years. Jose Guzman. Mookie Wilson, he was a really good hard-nosed player. Wally Joyner was too. Bruce Ruffin, he had a few good years. Loris Mosby. Steve Kiefer. Pat Clements, Mike Duntz. Jeff Reardon was a really good closer. And Roberto Kelly. And no real good ones out of that one. Put John Smokes down there. And we'll go 91 Stadium Club, Series 2. There we go. Let's find the split in them. Advertisement that's way out of date. Sean Boogie, Broski. Hey, there's Tom Glavine. Second part of that trio. Just need Greg Maddox and we'll have it out. Felix Jose. Rick Salone. Chris Gwynn. Mel Hall. My mouth gets way ahead of my brain sometimes. Tony Fernandez. Mickey Maroney. Larry Anderson. Gary Wayne. And our last one up here is Vincent Paolicoli. Probably not even close, but. And we'll go 89 Fleer. One of my favorite sets. Main one I'm looking for in here is Billy Ripken, the whiteout on the FF bat. Anyway, save them stickers. Tracy Jones. Frank White, part of that great Kansas City Royal team of the late 70s and early 80s. Bruce Benedict. Al Leiter. Jim DeShelles. Dick Sherfield. Jimmy Key was a good pitcher. Glenn Nelson. Ron Jones. Jerry Barfield. Andy Van Slyke. Kurt Herbrook. Ted Simmons, he's a Hall of Famer. There's their third Hall of Famer. Rafael Albalmero. And Bill Swift. We'll go doing this is 89 Don Russ. Okay, got our old puzzle piece. Willie Wilson. Brooke Jacoby. Mike Marshall. Rich Gedman. Dave Winfield. There's another Hall of Famer. And here's what the back looks like. It's just a orange and white kind of plain back. See that one's way off center on the back. Ted Powell. Darryl Strawberry. Terry Kennedy. Greg Walker. Diamond King Gerald Perry. Danny Jackson. Yep, rest of them's here. Steve Sachs, the Dodgers. Ed Whitson. Dante Bichette. Charles Hudson. And Ricky Jordan. Now we're going to slide up to 90 Tops. And all that fresh gum. Mike Smith. Earl Cunningham as a first round draft choice. Ron Robinson. Ted Powell again. Jim Abbott, one that didn't have a hand on his right side. Mark Davis. National League All-Star. Frank Viola. Eric Hatzel. Greg Brock. Chris James. Mike Paligardi. Joe Morgan, the manager. Willie McGee, boy, he was a terror on the base pass. One of the few players in history he's a switch hitter. In one season, he got 100 hits on each side of the plate. Rob Deere. Bobby Bonilla. Terry Kennedy. And let's do this score. 91 Score Series 2. In the garbage bag. You know what we used to call them. Got the World Series trivia, 1931. Spike Owens. Mike Stanton. Doug Drabek. Really good pitcher. Tom Canninari. There's Doc Gooden. Robin Yout's a Hall of Famer. Played a long time, close to 20 years. Kevin Brown. Jerry Goff. His rookie prospect, Steve Chitton. I don't remember him. Brent Mayen. Bobby Bonilla All-Star. Number 1 draft choice, Steve Kersey. Steve Lake. Joe Klink. Wes Gardner. And Camilo Castillo. Okay, let's go do this 88 Don Russ. I do like the blue backs a lot better. Paul Neitz. Mark McLemmon. Mike Brickbeck. Sean Mack. Pedro Guerrera. Sean Dunston. Domingo Ramez. Mark Cutson. Lenny Dykstra. Played with the Mets. Really tough nose player. Dale Swan. Charlie Huff. One of my favorite pitchers. He talking about throwing a spitball and stuff on it. He was a master at it, especially later in his career. Rafael Ramirez. Keith Hernandez, really good player for the Cardinals and Dodgers. Ian Carhone and Eric King. Nothing real big in these yet. Didn't expect to. But, let's do this 92 Fleer. I'm talking about overproduced. These were ones they're everywhere. See, Chito Martinez, John Olerud, Jeff Brantley, Luis Aquino, Von Hayes. There's Dennis Martinez, league leaders. Boy, he had a good career. Prospects, Scott Boras, Greg Olson with the Braves, Scott Bradley, Bill Gulletson, Dwight Gooden. Great pitcher, but he's like Darryl Strawberry. Never lived up to his full potential. And good old-fashioned checklist. Chris Beasley. Tom Gordon. Kevin Reamer. Steve Owen. And Glippo Reeves. Never heard that one. And I think this is 91. Can't tell really, but I think it is. Puzzle piece. Yep, 91. Mark Kingsgray. Come on, straighten up. Ricky Jordan. Tim Wallach. Mookie Wilson again. Greg Vaughn. Xavier Hernandez. Rance McMullen. Terry Mulholland. Hey, there's Cal Ripken Jr. Airless Game. Hall of Famer. Omar Oliveros. Gary Ward. Mike Marshall. Luis Sojo. Roy Smith. Cal Rogues. And Joe Klink. Okay. When we get the older 2 packs, we'll open these up. They don't want you to get anything seen. I don't even see where the seam is. There we go. Paul Wagner, most valuable player. Here's what the back looks like. This gives you some history on him in the season that he won it. Ernie Lombardi. Tris Speaker. Bucky Hayes. Art Jordans. Charlie Grimm's. I just watched something the other day on a lot of these old players' dead ball. Used to, by the second or third inning, they said the ball would be so black and dirty where they put tobacco stains on it so they could spin it more. And if it was a foul ball, the crowd had to throw it back. Even home runs, they had to throw back because they only used one, maybe two balls a game. And then they said by the fourth or fifth inning, the ball got so soft it was really hard to hit. Joe Duncan, Gus Mancuso, Dufty Lewis, Heinrich Groff, Tommy Bridges, Pete Fox, Bill Halligan, come on, Lon Warren Nick Gaylord Broxton, Lord Wagner, and Kurt Davis, and Raleigh Hensley. So I kind of like these cards. I mean, get you a chance to look at some of the older players, and see some of their stats without just having to dig on a computer screen and kind of generic when they're all up there. And plus, you get to put a good face with it. I can't remember when these come out. This plastic does not want to open. Mort Cooper, Red Farber, Sam Gray, Jimmy Dykes, Wilsi Moore, Stan Hacks, Herb Pinnock, Hal Chase, Earl McNeely, Bill Sherdell, Ben Cantwell, Joe Kakrakis, I don't know. Bubbles, that's a good name. Bubbles. Hardgrove. Earl Combs. Ray Keemer. And the checklist. I'm glad that come up. I ain't got a checklist. Debs Grimes. Played 1932. Says it right there on the bottom. St. Louis American League, Boston National League, Pittsburgh National League, St. Louis National League played. Looked like a lifetime 293 hitter. Had 17 home runs. Okay, let's get into this 86 Fleer. Our team stickers. Dan Quisenberry. Howard Johnson. Todd Worrell, Dwayne Henry, Mike Fitzgerald, Tony Barn as Anzard, Dan Scatter, Sahatch, y'all know what, y'all saw it, Ken Foster, Jeff Burrows, Terry Whitfield, Jim Akers. See, if I've heard the names enough, I know how to pronounce them. That's the problem. I ain't heard some of these names, how they're pronounced, so it makes it really hard. Greg Brock, Leon Jones, Rick Aguilera, and Terry Poole. And now we got our 81 Donruss. Oh, Bubblegum. And Bubblegum come in 1981 in all three. Topps, Donruss, and Fleer. But Topps sued them, saying that was their thing they've done forever, so and won. And so that's why you see Fleer went to stickers and Donruss went to puzzles. There's another good one, Carl Yastrzemski. 2 years away from retirement. He retired in 83. Hall of Famer. Jim Gartner. Bob Kemper. Hey, Ken Griffey Sr. with a big red machine. Nice. That goes to my private. Joe Rudy with Angels. Dale Unser with the Phillies. Dave Smith with the Astros. Tim Foley with the Pirates. Rick Wise with the Padres. Dan Graham with the Orioles. Willie Wilson, part of that great Kansas City teams, with the Royals. Roland Office, Expos. Hey, there's another Hall of Famer, Paul Molitor. Well, I think it's rookie card in 78, if I ain't mistaken. May with the Giants. Mike Lacrosse with the Reds, Chris Kempner with the Angels, and Julio Cruz with the Mariners. Wasn't too bad a box. We pulled a couple Hall of Famers out. I mean, nothing special. No rookie cards. But they'll go to the side. And if you're still with me, first person that emails me, I'm going to send you this free. I'll send it to you. It's Paul Goldsmith. It's a commemorative patch, 150 years, 1869 to 2019. Here's the back. I'll send it to you. Just send me an email. It's doubleb966@gmail. Send that to me, and I will send this to you. I'll be glad to. But I hope you enjoyed today. I know it went a little long for what we had, but I just wanted to slow down and start enjoying the cards more. And a lot of y'all said it didn't matter how long the video was, so I do appreciate it. I thank all of y'all for watching and subscribing. I really do. It makes it a lot more fun knowing other people's watching this and getting some kind of enjoyment out of it. I know a lot of people get enjoyment the way I butcher the names, but I'm used to that. I've been trying to correct that for 55 years, or well, I'm 55 ever since I started speaking. I've been in every kind of program in school, you name it, I was there. But too old to change. They said you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But I do appreciate it. And I hope you come back with me tomorrow. I'm going to put an order together to go CSG to get graded. Try them out. I tried out HVA and SGC. So we're going to try out a new one. It's going to be about 20 cards. Most of them's going to be older. They're all going to be vintage. And maybe a few rookie cards in the late 80s. I want to add to my personal collection. But we'll go from there, and we'll see them tomorrow. But let me know in the description down below what you think. I do read them. I just ain't had a chance to respond to everyone because I've been working late every day. And if I stop to do that, it slows everything down. I'm a one-man crew. So if I don't get it done, the boss gets pissed off. And the boss is downstairs. That's my wife. She handles all the paperwork mostly. I get it in order, then she goes back through it, make sure it's right, and then pays whatever we got to pay. Until then, be safe. May God be with you and your family. This is Double. I'm out.